November 16th at 2 p.m. GMT, that is going to be when we are going to be receiving the next bit of information about Title Update 3 for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. I have a Twitter post here from the official Monster Hunter account, and this is in fact the official Monster Hunter account, not just some random account impersonating it, because due to an introduction of a new service here on Twitter called Twitter Blue, people are now impersonating accounts left, right, and center, but I understand that a lot of you guys don't even come to Twitter, and let me tell you, you're better off for it. So, I'm just going to be giving you guys this little bit of news here. It says, all will be revealed for Free Title Update 3 in the Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak digital event, hosted by none other than Dame Fioraine. New challenges await you. Now, there's actually a little video here, which I'm going to be putting up.
My dear hunters, a Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak digital event is coming on the date and time shown on the screen. There will be a lot of info regarding the free third title update, including the release date. I, Dame Fioraine, shall be your host for the show, and I will be bringing you lots of news on new monsters, expanded gameplay systems, and the latest roadmap. Make sure to tune in.
So naturally, as you can imagine, we are going to be streaming this event live here on the channel. I'll be creating an event for this so that you guys can come and hang out. As per usual, I'll be starting my stream about 30 minutes ahead of time, because that's just usually the way that I do things. Gives you guys time to kind of like see the notification, jump into the stream, hang out for a little bit, we talk, and then we watch the event, and then I tell you guys my opinions on it, my analysis, and all of that jazz. So you can look forward to that. However, one of the things that... Whoa. Bumped the microphone there. One of the things that I got reminded of when this was posted, I was like, wasn't there a bunch of stories that they did about Dame Fiorayne and other characters that take place during Sunbreak? And so I went to the official website looking for these stories, but as it turns out, those stories, as far as I could tell, have actually never really been posted onto the website. And I was like, well, that's a shame, because I'm curious about what these stories are going to be. And also recently they had posted another one, which was Sunbreak Stories Volume 7, Defender of the Kingdom. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go find all of these. And I'm going to go read them. I haven't read them yet. I'm going to be reading them for the first time for this video. And I figured this would be a nice little archive. And maybe for some of you guys that might have not read this yet, maybe you'll get to experience these for the first time. So we have here Sunbreak Stories Volume 1, Fioraine's Secret Mission. Dame Rondine has suddenly returned to Elgato Outpost from a secret mission and requested her sister's immediate presence. What could this mean for Dame Fiorayne? Find out below. It was a busy day at Elgato Outpost. A whole bunch of new quests had come in at once, and I was having trouble keeping up. Luchika, what should I do with this paperwork? My colleague Jay asked while holding a small mountain of documents in his hands. I've already checked those. You can take them to Princess Chiche. Roger. When all of the work had been done and we were taking a break at the Royal Knight's command post, a dignified voice resounded. Hello, everyone. Long time no see. It was Dame Rondine, one of my fellow knights, and the younger sister of Fiorayne, leader of the Royal Order. Rondine! Jay shouted excitedly. Dame Rondine was one of the strongest and most famous knights of the Royal Order, and she commanded a lot of respect from her peers, myself included, of course. She was gallant and majestic. Both Rondine and Fiorayne were the textbook definition of what a knight should be. It was hard not to be enchanted by them. Rondine straightened up when she reached the Admiral, as was befitting of a knight. He nodded and said appreciatively, "Good work, Rondine." She had just arrived from a long voyage. I must say your return is rather sudden, however. That's right. Did something urgent come up? Jay interrupted with wide eyes. Jay over here does not appear to be very one for protocol. Dame Fiorayne was standing next to the Admiral, and I could not help but notice her expression stiffen. She seemed tense. Why would she respond like that in front of her own sister? But the answer immediately presented itself, straight from Rondine's mouth. I'm not here on business. You must be under the impression that I came back because my sister gave me some kind of secret mission, Jay. Everyone at command post calmed down at these words. No, that's not what I meant at all. Even the usual talkative Jay seemed at a loss for words. Fiorayne looked up at the sky with an expression as if the world was about to end. Good, my dear sister. If I could borrow some of your time. Sure. Fiorayne sighed heavily and left the command post with Rondine. Luchika? What just happened? What was that about a secret mission? Jay asked anxiously after a while. You know how they are. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. They were not the kind of people to concoct evil schemes. The Admiral evidently felt the same way and nodded at my words, indicating his agreement. This seemed to calm Jay down somewhat. There was nothing to get worked up about. Once Dame Fiorayne returned, the command post would be back to normal again. This appears to be recounted from Luchika's point of view. Or that's what I thought, at least. Later that day, after work, I decided to go to the tea shop to relax. I would always buy some dango there and eat them on the hill the command post was on. This is interesting because this actually happens in-game. Like, you can actually see Luchika. I pointed this out in my first playthrough. You can actually see her eating dango, like on the hill on the command post. It was my favorite part of the day. Hey, aren't you? The feline that came to take my order at the tea shop was not the owner, Azuki, as usual, but the housekeeper who was always bustling about in the room of that fierce flame from Kimura Village. So this takes place when we're already at Elgato, it seems. I'm assisting Miss Azuki on this lovely day. My Meowster is out on a quest, and Dame Fioraine and Dame Rondine are using the room now, with my Meowster's permission, of course. They were joking about some kind of secret mission, but it seems they did have something serious to talk about then. In that case, I'll have tea and dango for two, please, I said. I figured they might need a snack and some refreshments during their long talks. I headed for the ship where the Fierce Flame's room was, which usually served as a cabin for members of the royal family. It had been especially prepared for the hunter with the most luxury commodities to show our goodwill. As I made to knock on the door, I noticed it was slightly ajar. I could hear Rondine's voice coming from inside. And look, this is a Mufa plushie. It's all of this over a Mufa plushie? Come on. She handed a cute and fluffy animal toy to Fiorayne. Oh my god, Rondine, this is so cute. She had accepted the toy with brightly shining eyes and was now hugging it and rubbing it against her cheek with a smile that covered almost her entire face. From today, you'll be the newest member in my room. She looked like any regular cute young girl, showing a kindness and innocence none of us had ever witnessed before. In the meanwhile, I had totally lost my timing window to enter the room. It isn't polite to listen in on someone's conversation. But what was I going to do with these snacks? As I was having a minor panic attack, the secret meeting was progressing on full cylinders. Rondine was taking present after present out of her bag, handing them to Fiorayne. And this is a wheeled canine toy. This is a lucky feline. And these are Kimura twins. With every gift she received, Fiorayne looked as happy as a child, hugging each toy with equal vigor. And the final piece de résistance, a feline Daruma doll. You got me one of those too? This is actually really funny because if you guys think back during Monster Hunter Rise, one of the things that everybody wanted to get whenever they went to the, the lottery? Whenever we went to the lottery, we'd want to get more statues. That's what we would be going for. So it almost seems like the developers are like, oh, so you guys wanted statues? Okay, let's make it like basically Rondine took all the statues and brought them over to Fiorayne. That's pretty cool. I felt a bit sad and sorry for Fiorayne. She always has to be calm and collected, maintain her dignity, and protect the kingdom as the leader of the royal order. I cannot imagine what kind of pressure she has to endure. She has to go as far as to give her sister a secret mission to bring some souvenirs with her. She can't even laugh and talk about the things she likes. And here we are, urging her to be the ideal knight. So it's our fault, too. I decided to return to the command post. I would not tell anyone about this. If I told people about this mission adorable, all of Fiorayne's daily efforts would be in vain. Their secret was safe with me. Fiorayne, I got you a cute little plushie as a souvenir. Hey, Fiorayne, I have a Bombadgy toy for you. You can blow it up real big. Come on, try it. Fiorayne, I got you the same plushie I have on my bag. Now they're a couple. When I'd returned to the command post, I was going to keep everything a secret. I really was, but when the Admiral saw me carrying tea and snacks for two and asked what was going on, I didn't know what to say. I'm sure he had no ill intentions, but when he looked at me with his quizzical frown, I couldn't withstand the pressure, so I blabbed. And of course, Since Jay was also there, the story had spread like wildfire throughout Elgato. Now everyone was bringing cute little toys to the command post just to see Dame Fioraine smile. Oh no. I can't accept this. Oh, she tried to refuse initially, of course, but she's been hesitantly accepting them recently. I wish they wouldn't do this every day. My room is getting stuffed with stuffed toys, she muttered, as she struggled to shove several armfuls of toys into a bag. She had a gentle expression on her face, though, which made me happy. But then, Fioraine! When she heard the Admiral's voice behind her, Fioraine immediately straightened her back and turned around. Yes, sir! My apologies, sir. I was letting my mind wander, sir. Oh, that's quite all right. It's just, yes, sir. Never mind. Take good care of your gifts. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. The Admiral was holding a handmade Kahoot plush behind his back. He's been carrying it around for days, trying to muster up the courage to give it to Fioraine. I can't even imagine how elated she would be to receive a present from the Admiral. I hope you'll give it to her soon, sir. Okay, so I'm going to be real. This was not at all what I expected, but it was pretty cool. I might do readings of all the other ones. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comment section of this video. I'll do readings of all of them, maybe, and as they release more stories, we can check in on these from time to time. But this was nice. Anyway, let me know if you enjoyed this in the comment section down below. If you want more Monster Hunter content from me, feel free to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all of that jazz. Remember, this Wednesday, we're doing the thing live where we're going to be watching the title update 3 information and all of that jazz. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Stay strong. Stay safe. Peace out.